Hello guys, good morning. Guys, are you there? Hello everyone. I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just I have read different messages. Those are coming on our official group, EC Computer. Is that there is heavy rain, network problem, battery low, no light. Okay. So don't worry. जेवढे काय प्रेझेंट असेल तेवढे आपण तेवढे डिस्कस करू. नो इश्यू. ओके. हे बेसिक बेसिक पॉईंट तुमचे ऑलरेडी झालेले आहेत किंवा आपण नंतर परत हे कव्हर करूच. ओके. सो नो इश्यू. Okay, so today we are going to discuss a few different points. Those you have been already discussed inside the PPL subject. So these are the this screen is visible. Whatever that I have shared. Yes, is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the different fundamental points which are available with respect to OOP. First one is the class, second one is the object, next one is the encapsulation, then abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, and the reusability. So these are the different properties and different functions. Those are available with respect to OOP. So let's start with the first one. We will discuss shortly. When we are going to discuss in briefly at the time of actual syllabus, we will discuss all this with the help of particular examples. So first one is the object. Yesterday we have been discussed that object is nothing but real-time entity. Just like object have different states and behaviors. So for example, if you are discuss about a particular just like pen, okay, we are going to discuss a little with pen. So what are the different states with respect to that pen? Yes, can anyone? So you will get the idea of that particular object, what is in by state and its behavior. Okay, so let us discuss with respect to particular pen. So pen is nothing but class. Okay, so with respect to that particular pen, so what are the different states and behavior with respect to that particular pen? Yes, guys. सांगा guys. काय
Color
असू
of
शकतं?
the pen.
Okay, color. So color is a state or behavior of that particular pen. Yes, color is the state or behavior.
State.
State. Okay, any other? Any other state with respect to particular pen? Yeah. Okay, color of that particular pen, then name of that particular pen,
Thickness.
Size.
type, okay, thickness, then size, shape. So these are the different states. Those are available with respect to that particular object. And behavior, okay, behavior. Then what is meant by behavior?
Smoothness.
Okay, smoothness. We are using that particular pen is for writing purpose. Smoothness. अजून काय होतं त्याचा यूज पेनचा? So the use of that particular pen is nothing but behavior, means how it works. So this one is nothing but behavior of that particular object, and state is nothing but its color, then size, shape. Those are real-time entities. Those are available with respect to that particular pen. So object is nothing but combination of both states and behaviors. So an object is an instance of that particular class. So one particular class is nothing but group of that particular instance as well as behavior. So class is nothing but, as we already discussed about that, class is nothing but template or blueprint that describe both the behaviors and states of that object. Okay, so just we already discussed that for particular pen class, its color, size, shape. These are nothing but different variables which are available with respect to that class. And smoothness, we are using that particular pen for writing purpose. So these are nothing but behaviors or methods which we are using for that particular class. So object is nothing but instance or real-time entity, and class is nothing but template or combination of both these behaviors as well as states. Okay, so next one is the method. As we already discussed, that method is nothing but basically behavior. Okay, behavior is nothing but again one kind of method. So a class can contain multiple methods. So methods are used for display purpose. Methods are used for means suppose you want to accept some data. So for that particular purpose, if you want to some write particular function, so you are going to accept that data from user. So for that particular purpose, you are going to use a read function. So this is again one kind of method. Suppose after performing some kind of operation, if you want to display that result, so you are using the write function. And whatever the data you have been accepted by user, and you have to perform that particular data, or you have to process that data, so you are using processing function. So these are the different methods which are available with respect to particular class. And one more property is available with respect to this C++ is variables. As we already discussed about that, variables are of two types. One is the local variable and second one is the अजून कुठलं सांगितलं काल? Yes,
Global.
global
Global.
variable. Okay, global variable is available throughout the class or throughout that particular program, and local is nothing but is limited with respect to that function. So before moving towards this particular actual points, I will show you one basic program, how we are going to write particular program with respect to C++. So you will get all the basic ideas. Okay, is this visible window, white window?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so okay, in case of PPL, how you are going to import different header files?
Using
Buggy,
keyword import.
okay, using import keyword. Yes. Okay, any other option? Or if you want to suppose import from particular module, then how you are going to import that particular data? First thing is
Import and then name of the module.
okay, import and then name of that module. Any other option? Okay, suppose for example, is this valid? Import py in case of Python. Yes, guys, is this valid? Import py. Is this valid header file import py? आहे का valid आहे?
So import math.
First of all, you have to import that particular math as em, and then you are going to use that particular m.py. Okay, so this is one kind of, and second one is the from module name, and then import the actual module or the entity which you want to import inside that particular class or inside that particular program. So these are the different header files which are available with respect to Python. Similar way with respect to C++, we are using hash include IOStream is the header file which we are using to import the data. Next one. Okay, I will write the program to display the hello world, basic first program. Namespace standard. First I will write that particular program and then we will discuss one by one. Then next one is the integer main curly bracket hello world double colon complete. Hello world. After that I return 0 and close that bracket. So this is the simple C++ program which is going to display the hello world at command prompt. Okay, so first line hash include stdio.h iostream.h is nothing but header file. So header file, what is meant by header file? Yes, header file किंवा libraries है ना, काय म्हणतो आपण? What is the use of all these libraries? Why we are using all these libraries? Because whatever be the logic, those are available inside that library. We are directly going to import in this particular program. So here in this particular program, we are using this particular cout keyword. So cout is nothing but this particular function is used to display that particular hello world at command prompt. So whatever be the logic behind that cout is already available inside that iostream. So we are going to directly import or include that particular iostream library inside this particular program. So when we are going to use this particular cout, so whatever be the required libraries from that iostream directly काय होतात आपल्या इथं import होतात and that particular hello world is directly displayed on command prompt. So next one is the using namespace standard. Yes, namespace काय करते म्हणून सांगितलं काल? Namespace is nothing but you are going to provide names or you are going to provide identifier to particular variable. So here in this case using namespace standard, so here you are going to use this particular std standard variable throughout this particular program. So have you heard about this particular variable in case of Python, std.error, standard error? Yes, std.error is this kind of variable. Have you heard or listened?
No, sir.
Okay, so this particular std error is nothing but he is going to display the standard errors. Those are available with respect to Python. For example, suppose we are using particular division program, and at that time by mistakenly from user end काय होतं, second variable ची value 0 जाते. In that case, by default your compiler or interpreter is going to display that particular standard error divide by 0, just like array index out of bound. So those errors are by default available inside the standard library, and those are directly imported using this particular function std.error. So here in this particular program we are just going to mention that std is the variable we are using in this particular program if you want. Okay, so next section of this particular program is the main. Can anyone tell me what is mean by that particular main? काय होतं actually ह्या main न? What is the use of that particular main? Yes, what is the use of that particular main? Main is nothing but starting point or execution point of that particular program. Okay, So with respect to any of the program, C, C++, Python, Java, you are using multiple functions, okay, inside that particular main function or outside of that particular main function, or n number of functions are available inside one single program. So how your compiler is going to decide that which one is the starting point with respect to your program? So main is nothing but starting or execution point from where your actual execution start. Okay, so from this particular point, main, your actual execution start, or this particular part is nothing but execution entry point with respect to your compiler. Next, this curly bracket. What is that curly bracket? Curly bracket is nothing but the definition, whatever be the definition which you want to mention for that particular main function, you are going to mention that particular definition with the help of this curly bracket. So first opening curly bracket is required, and then second one is the closing curly bracket is required, and in between that you are going to mention the main logic of that particular main function. So next one is the cout. So cout is nothing but printing function. Whatever be the message which you want to display to user on command prompt or any other environment, so for that particular purpose you are using this particular printing function. Okay, so which printing function you are using in Python?
Print.
Print function. Or which function you are using in case of Python to accept data from user? Input. Okay.
Input.
So input means accept data from user. Similar way, in case of C++, we are using cin function, and print is nothing but display function or printing function. Similar way, cout is our printing function in case of C++. हा difference समजला का? cout म्हणजे काय? cout is nothing but the message, or is the function which is used to display the message which you want to display to user or console. For that particular purpose we are using cout function, and cin is nothing but to accept data from user. Okay, next one, what is the use of that return 0? Why we have been used here return 0? Because we have started our function with the help of
Starting value.
integer. Yes, Rutvik? We have started our main function with the help of integer, so that's why we have to return something, because our function is going to accept something from that particular function. So that's why we have been used here return 0. If suppose instead of integer I have mentioned here void, then return 0 is required.
No.
Because void is void means what? That from that particular function, that particular call doesn't require any value. So in that case, we can't represent that particular return 0. So if suppose we are going to mention float, in that case we have to return 0.0 value. So for that particular purpose, we are going to mention this kind of different variables. Okay. Similar way, suppose again we are going to perform the another function. Okay, before that, suppose this is nothing but simple program, C++ program you have been written. How you are going to save this particular program? Okay, which extension you are using in case of Python?
.py.
.py. Similar way, in case of C++, you are going to display this particular, you are going to save this particular file using this CPP extension. Okay, this is the extension for this particular program, and we are going to implement all these practicals on Ubuntu platform. Have you heard Ubuntu platform?
Yes.
Linux platform? Yes, this is the open source
Yes, sir.
platform. By default, G++, GCC compilers are available inside that Ubuntu. So we are directly going to compile all these programs inside that compiler. Okay, so this one is nothing but hello.cpp is the extension to with respect to that particular file. So how you are going to compile this particular file? For that particular purpose, we are using G++ compiler. Okay, before that, when you are going to start your compiler, टर्मिनल चालू केलता किंवा उबंटू मध्ये? टर्मिनलची कन्सेप्ट ऐकली
Yes,
का?
sir.
ओके, टर्मिनल.
Yes, sir.
when you are going to start your terminal, तुमचा टर्मिनल समथिंग असं काहीतरी असतो, गेस्ट अँड सो ऑन, and after that एक टिल्ड असतो एक, राईट? So enter that G++ command, and after that write down that file, name of that particular file, G++ space hello.cpp. And when you are going to enter that particular command inside your terminal, काय होईल? Just when you are going to compile that particular file from with the help of G++, what is it by compilation, or what is the output of compiler? What compiler
Output of the
returns?
program.
Output
Of the program.
directly output.
Hmm.
This is high level language. We are not talking about interpreter. In case of interpreter or in case of Python, directly काय होतं, that particular Python file is directly interpreted, means is directly going to display something output. But here in this case, first of all, when you are going to compile that particular file with the help of any of the compiler, either GCC compiler, G++ compiler, or even though JavaC compiler, first of all, compiler is going to check is there any error inside this particular program from line by line. First of all, he is going to start from first line, hash include, then second one using, then next one integer main, then next one curly bracket, cout command, then next one return 0 and curly bracket. So if suppose with respect to this particular program, compiler didn't get any error, then he is going to convert this particular high level language into object code. So तुमच्या इथे काय होतं कन्वर्जन, याची एक ऑब्जेक्ट फाईल बनते. So this particular program is converted into object file, okay, with the help of extension obj. After that, you have to execute this particular file using next command is the a.out. Okay, when you are using this particular command a.out, you will display this particular message, okay, hello world. So got these two different commands. समजलं command काय आहेत? G++ hello.cpp and second one is the a.out. समजलं command काय होतात?
Yes, sir.
So G++ is used to convert that source program into object code, and a.out is nothing but directly execute that particular object code into executable mode. So you will display that particular hello world message at your console. Okay, so with respect to this particular program, one more concept is remaining, and no one has asked me that particular point. What is meant by this semicolon, which is available for second line, then cout line and return 0? What is meant by that semicolon? Yes, guys. Break. Okay.
It ends the statement.
Termination symbol. How compiler knows that this particular statement ends? Okay, so for a compiler purpose, semicolon works as termination symbol or termination entity. जिथं जिथं सेमिकोलन दिसतो तिथं कंपायलर बाय डिफॉल्ट अज्युम करतो की ती लाईन तिथं काय होते, एंड होते. सो सेमिकोलन इज नथिंग बट टर्मिनेशन सिम्बॉल. ओके, सिमिलर वे there is no issue if you are using both the lines, both these lines, cout hello world semicolon and return 0 in single line, no issue, because compiler is going to start from this left hand side. He is going to scan up to this semicolon, because semicolon is nothing but termination symbol. So first of all, he is going to fire that particular command, and after that he is going to fire this particular remaining command up to this semicolon. So semicolon is nothing but termination symbol, and which is required by default in case of any of the language, C, C++, and also Java. But in case of Python, we are not using that particular semicolon. Am I right? तुम्ही सेमिकोलॉन वापरला नसेल पायथॉन मध्ये का वापरलाय टू एंड that particular
sir.
statement or something else?
No, sir.
No sir.
No,
Okay,
sir.
no issue. And then how you are going to represent comment in case of Python? Suppose you have to display this
Hash
particular-
or
Hash.
you are using hash.
Hash.
Okay, hash symbol.
hash or
Hash or
3 dot ते असतात ते मल्टिपल कमेंट ना 3 dot असतात ते.
okay.
Quotation marks.
Here I have mentioned that hash and cout. Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this particular, so when you are using this particular hash चं meaning काय असतं? Single line comment, right? What will be the content which is available in that line? That whole line is commented by that particular hash symbol. Similar way, to comment in this particular C or C++ program, we are using this particular two dash symbols. Okay, हे जे काही इथे मेन्शन केलेत ना, हे डबल हॅश, डबल स्लॅश, फॉरवर्ड स्लॅश, this two double slash is nothing but single line comment in case of C++. Okay, so if suppose I have copied this particular program from start hash include to last semicolon, as it is including all these header comment lines, so it doesn't fire any error because all these lines are marked by comment. So double forward slash is nothing but single line comment, which is very similar with hash in case of Python. Okay, and suppose if you want to represent multi-line comment, आताच कोणी सांगितलं काय 3 डॉट ना काय सांगितलं?
Triple quotation mark.
Triple quotation is
हा
nothing
ट्रिपल
but-
कोटेशन.
nothing but your multi-line comment. And similar way, suppose we have to mention the multiple comments or multiple line comments in case of C++. We are using, instead of triple quotes, just we are using forward slash star
and
end
hash
with
star.
star and forward slash. So whatever be the code which is available in between this forward slash and star and forward slash, by default this code is commented, means hide from compiler. ह्याचं काय होतं तुमचं एक्झिक्युशन तुमचं हाईड होतं, कंपायलर काय होतं हा डायरेक्टली एक्झिट होतो, कोड हा रन करत नाही. ओके, इज दिस क्लिअर?
Yes, sir.
ओके, ही विंडो तुम्हाला शेअर करू का मी, नंतर सेव्ह करून ठेवू का हे आता जे काही लिहिलंय ते?
Yes, sir. Save.
का तर मला वाटतं तुम्ही काही
Yes, sir.
लिहिलं नसेल.
नाही सर, नाही लिहिलं.
हा, मग हे काय करतो, सेव्ह करतो ऍज इट इज इमेज आणि ग्रुपवर तुम्हाला पाठवून देतो नंतर. ओके, सो वी विल राईट वन मोर प्रोग्राम, ऍडिशन. आता सांगा मग ऍडिशन कसं असेल? C, C++, आता थोडेफार कन्सेप्ट समजले असेल कसं करतोय आपण, काय करतोय. सांगा, डिक्टेट करा, आय विल राईट. ओके, वन मोर हेडर फाईल इज अवेलेबल. तुम्ही कोणी 12वी मध्ये टेक्निकल होता का सब्जेक्ट कोणाचं, आणि टर्बो सी यूज केलंय का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in case of Turbo C, which header file is required to clear our window or command prompt? In case of C, C++, we are using that particular header file. Hash include
conio.h.
console input
Conio.
output, conio, console input output. Okay, but when we are using Ubuntu operating system, this particular console input output is not applicable, or this particular library is not available. So that's why we are not using this particular library in case of Ubuntu. Okay, here I have available, but in case of Ubuntu this particular library is not available, so that's why we are not using that particular library. Okay, म्हणजे कोणाला डाऊट आला असेल तर तो. Okay, so let us start with the addition of program. काय असेल ऍडिशनला, काय काय रिक्वायर्ड आहे? We require two different variables. A comma B
int
comma
A, int
and
B.
C. So start. First आपण
int,
काय लागेल आपल्याला?
int A, B, C.
Directly into ABC. First of all, we require main
Int
function.
main.
Inside that main, okay, and one more. In case of Python, you are using indentation, right? For
Yes.
space, 4 spaces means one tab. Indentation represent the entry point with respect to that particular function or module. Clear? वापरले का indentation? बघितले तरी का?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Indentation. So similar way, in case of C, C++ or Java, indentation is not required, but for that particular purpose, we are using this curly bracket. So curly bracket is nothing but entry point for that particular function or module. So by default, compiler काय होतं ते curly bracket ला consider करून तो काय करतो entry point consider करतो त्या function ची. So if suppose I have mentioned that here, opening bracket and closing bracket. So this one is nothing but the definition of that particular function. Whatever the code is available in between this curly bracket is nothing but definition for that particular function. So by default, curly bracket is required for each and every function if you want to write something. आणि पास सारखं ह्यामध्ये काही नाहीये. आपण लिहितो ना पायथन मध्ये, लिहिलं होतं का पायथन मध्ये असं डेफ ऍड, अजून काय करतो, डेफ ऍड करतो आणि इथे लिहितो डायरेक्टली पास. असं ऐकलं होतं का पास कीवर्ड?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
यस. पास काय करतं मग हा?
Pass.
Directly
It is a
skip
null statement type.
null statement. None. The value of that pass is nothing but none. Means
None.
for that particular module, definition is not available. By default, definition is pass means none. No error is occurred for that particular pass. And after some time, if you want to write something, then you are going to remove that particular pass. But that kind of technology is not available in case of C++. Instead of that, just you are directly going to mention integer main, open and close. Is this valid? Okay. एक तर असं लिहितो आपण, otherwise directly semicolon means definition of that particular function and end with semicolon, because semicolon is nothing but termination symbol. But if you are going to represent in this manner, and if suppose you are going to mention definition of that particular function, so this particular code is not executed by your compiler, because compiler is going to start with integer first statement, then main, and then he is going to scan this particular bracket. After that, he will scan this particular semicolon, and semicolon represent termination symbol. So that's why when you are going to represent that termination symbol after that main function or any other function, this code is not executed. Okay, so that's why when you are going to write something inside that function, so just take care about that. Don't mention this semicolon with respect to this definition. Okay, समजलं का सेमिकोलन तिथे द्यायचं नाही, नाहीतर प्रत्येक वेळेस वाटेल सेमिकोलन मेन्शन करायचंय. सो नो नीड टू मेन्शन दॅट सेमिकोलन. ओके, सो राइट डाउन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर प्रोग्राम. Yes,
Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, you used semicolon after return statement earlier.
okay.
Sir, when we have to return something, then it would also be terminated, no?
Yeah. Termination
But-
symbol is used for is required to each and every statement. Okay, return is also
But
statement.
sir, we have to return some value, no, to the main function.
Yes.
Then why it is used?
Semicolon
to
represent
return.
end of that particular statement. म्हणजे तो काय करेल, return means what? You are going to return something, but what you are going to return something, whatever be the value or variable which you have been mentioned after that return, right? Return A. Okay, you have mentioned just like return A. तुझा डाऊट काय, रिटर्न ए नंतर सेमिकोलन लिहिला म्हणजे काय झाला, हा एंड झाला. ओके,
हा, मग
हा
रिटर्न
semicolon
नाही
पाहिजे का
करणार ना
नको?
तो.
नाही,
हा.
रिटर्न म्हणजे काय करेल, सेमिकोलन म्हणजे काय, त्या पूर्ण लाईनचं एक स्टेटमेंट आहे, म्हणजे मिनिंग आहे, ती लाईन तिथे एंड होते. सो इथं जर तो असा मेन्शन नाही केला तर कंपायलरला काय समजतं, ए नंतर अजून काहीतरी व्हेरिएबल्स आहेत तो तुला रिटर्न करायचे. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल ए कॉमा बी कॉमा सी कॉमा डी. सो कंपायलर असं कंपायलरला समजेल की त्या रिटर्न नंतर म्हणजे त्या डी नंतर अजून काही पण व्हेरिएबल शिल्लक आहेत ते तुला रिटर्न करायचे. जोपर्यंत तुला हा टर्मिनेशन सिम्बॉल भेटत नाही तोपर्यंत. मीन्स
हम्म.
you are going to return a single variable or n number of variables at the same time. मग हे कंपाइलरला केव्हा समजणार की तो हा
Okay,
एंड करतोय स्टेटमेंट. सो फॉर दॅट पर्टिक्युलर पर्पज फॉर इच अँड एव्हरी स्टेटमेंट सेमिकोलॉन इज रिक्वायर्ड. ओके, क्लिअर झाला डाऊट?
Sir, in Python we didn't use semicolon
Semicolon.
after return statement.
आफ्टर रिटर्न और एव्हरी
Because-
स्टेटमेंट आपण पायथन मध्ये कुठंच सेमिकोलॉन यूज करत नाहीये. क्लिअर?
हा बरोबर.
कुठंच
Yes, sir.
सेमिकोलॉन यूज करत नाही.
Thank you, sir.
But if you are using all the statements in single line, in that case आपण सेमिकोलॉन वापरते माहिती आहे ना?
Yes, sir.
हा, जर म्हणजे सगळे सेंटेन्सेस फॉर एक्झाम्पल इंटीजर ए, इंटीजर बी, हे जर असं लिहिलंय आपण, हे तर इथं बाय डिफॉल्ट मेन्शन करावं लागेल. बट इन्स्टेड ऑफ दॅट सपोज जर आपण हे पायथन मध्ये असं लिहिलं, आता हे आपण पायथन मध्ये असं लिहित नाही डायरेक्टली ए कॉमा ए आणि बी हे लिहितो डायरेक्टली. ओके, a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1 is this valid declaration in Python. But suppose if you want to mention both the variables in single line, is this valid declaration?
No.
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 Then which symbol you are using? Yes,
Semicolon.
either semicolon or comma.
Comma.
Okay, म्हणजे काहीतरी आपण मेन्शन करतो ना टू स्प्लिट बोथ द व्हेरिएबल्स. So similar way, when you are going to mention that semicolon, so semicolon represents the end of that particular statement. Okay, so for that particular purpose we are using semicolon for each and every statement. Okay, मीटिंग एंड होईल. एंड झाल्यानंतर लगेच
Okay,
जॉईन करा.
sir.
आपण हा प्रोग्राम एवढाच कम्प्लीट करू आणि बस करू आजचा तास. ओके, म्हणजे ही स्क्रीन माझी ऍज इट इज कम्प्लीट होऊन जाईल तुम्हाला द्यायला प्रोग्राम हा.